Here's the truth. If you're struggling right now, then you probably have a version of yourself that is no longer serving you. This is not just a reset video. This is about how to reset your life from scratch and how to start over. If you've been laid off, let's start with auditing who you're following. The type of influencers you're following on social media might be keeping you stuck. Now, I'm not going to call out any names, but I'm going to show you exactly what kind of influencers to unfollow and what types to follow instead. And that starts with the gossip drama queens, sapping hours of your time away from your glow up and level up journey. Now, if you like where I'm going with this, be sure to like and subscribe so we can all level up together. I know what you're going through. I was just going through that a year ago, 2 years ago. This is what I did to pivot. Those are the habits you want to emulate. We tend to look at the habits of successful people, but those people haven't been in your situation in decades. You have your own unique skill set that you can bring to the table. Bring your own love and passion, interest to that space. A new idea, creativity, or a new mindset shift and turn it into a money-making idea that you never had before and you would not have had if you did not expose yourself to something new, to something different, right? You're going to step out on faith and you're going to expand your comfort zone. Just try it. Try it today. Try reaching out to some people on LinkedIn. Try reaching out to people who went to the same school as you, who are in a position, a title, or a company that you are interested in, and reach out to them and ask them, how's it going in that industry? Can I have a chat with you? Can I ask you some questions? And the people in your circle also includes the mentors, the podcasts, the information that you consume, because that and those people are shaping how you think and how you move. What I used to do that ultimately held me back was listening to people who were either so successful, doing 100 times more than what I was doing, instead of looking and following people who were just a few steps ahead. When you idolize people who are that much further than you, millionaires, people who have multiple businesses, those people are in a whole nother class. And not that they're looking down on you or you should feel as though you can't achieve what they have, but you need to know how to make the next couple of steps. Those people cannot tell you that because they're so far removed. You have to look for mentors who are only 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of you. So their experience is going to be recent and relevant. They can tell you what they did in the past 5 years. While the economy is similar to what it is, technology is similar to what it is, and they can tell you this is what they did, the steps, the game plan for you to copy so that you can start having that success. So you can start having those changes in your life because you want to emulate the habits of successful people. When we think of successful people, too many of us look towards the millionaires and not towards the people who are just a couple of steps ahead. Someone who's a manager, someone who's a director, C-suite possibly, or someone who's just in a position where they now can tell you, hey, I used to be there. You wouldn't go on your first ever hike up a challenging hike that you've never done before. Where would you start? You would start with something small. You will start with something reasonable. You're not going to attempt a hike that takes 8 hours or overnight when you've never done a hike before. It's fine to praise the people who've accomplished it, but you need to talk to people who just finished maybe a 1-hour hike, a 2-hour hike. You're just getting started. You could barely do 30 minutes to an hour without huffing and puffing and being out of breath. You're standing there waiting for it to be over. Start where you are and be honest with yourself and don't be ashamed of it. That's the difference between following the people who are where you need to be, the next few steps, versus the people who are years ahead of you.